Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday, everyone. We are here to make the Everyone is Welcome wreath. That's why I'm welcoming everyone. And I'm sipping and I'm going to snip some ribbons. So we got our drink, but we're going to take a couple sips. I'm going to say happy weekend, happy Saturday. How's everyone doing? Uh, we'll chat for just a little bit and let everyone join us and get a chance to watch us do the wreath that we picked out the ribbons for this week. Now, most everything is exactly the same as we did on Wednesday night. I made a couple decisions. I couldn't decide between just these two or to add the blue in. And I think for now, we're going to set the blue aside. I've got it at arm's reach in case we decide as we're doing it that we want it. But I think I'm going to just go with these two on the top for the Everyone is Welcome sign wreath that I'll give you a quick preview of here again. And then what I did is I had a silver for the base, and I have two of these pieces. So I think I'm gonna just go with a red base. It's not really seen, but the red seems to cover the wire really well, and I think it'll go really well with the rainbow. And so that's the only change. There's one other change that I think we're gonna do. We'll see when we get to the ribbons. I'm doing the same ribbons that we picked out. I was second guessing the purple, so I had said maybe we would use 5 ribbons. I'm thinking we might go with just the 4. So that's what I think we're gonna do. Come over here so I can see if anyone leaves a comment. Let me go real quick and share just so that everyone has a chance to join us before we get started doing the wreath, because we want everyone to have a chance to join us. So let's see. I'm going to share more options. Now let's just flat out share it. And share now. Okay, we're good. Shared. And we'll do that. Okay, I think, are good. I want to minimize this. Got that up. Perfect. Okay, I think we're good. Let me see if I see anyone who's joined. Okay, so let me swap it out like we normally do to the overhead here. And so you'll see what we've got going here, okay? We have, again, like I said, we have the Everyone is Welcome sign that we're going to use. I'm going to go ahead and set that to the side just for a bit right now. And then I decided we're going to go with a red. Since we're doing the red base, I decided let's go with the red wreath form. Okay, so we'll do that. And I'm going to show you the ribbons again. If you tuned in on Wednesday, you would have seen these. So this is what I ended up with. I haven't decided. I kind of think I like it how it was. which two are going to be matched together. I mean, these are the more plain ones, but I think it looks good. I mean, it's not going to matter because they're going to be all over, but yeah. So I just wanted to show you this is what we went with. I wasn't sure. I set the purple over there. Um, so it's at arm's reach if we decide we want it, but I felt like it was too pastel for this combination. Because this combination is more primary colors and more, the full color, not pastel. So that's what I went ahead and did. I did that. So I figured, let's let's do let's do that. So what we got going on here, I'm gonna move this out of view, but still at arm's reach. And we can go ahead and bring the wreath form back and get started. So not too many changes from before, from Wednesday. Take another sip from my lit mug, so that everyone can see it. I made this for myself because I don't know if you've seen on the website, we do make mugs and put candles in them. So we have mugdals, we call them. We have a small selection of them that we do, and so I made myself a lit apothecary mug. So where were we going? We're getting the snippers, and we're gonna get started. I'm kind of excited about this. I haven't done. I think I had mentioned it. It's funny. I was excited to switch colors and do something different. But now it's like it's been since probably January that I've done a red wreath because we did a bunch of Valentine wreaths, but once you get to February 1st, there's only 2 weeks left, so the Valentine wreaths had already been made at that point. So I think it's been January since I've actually used red. I do want to clean up these ends because they were sitting in the closet. And I might have to. I got two. This is going to be more than enough. This one will need to be cleaned up. I got two of them because I'm not 100% sure if we're going to have enough with one. So we might get past the top row and then have to switch over and move to the next one. But that's fine. I've done that before. I know how to do it. It's fine. Nobody will know the difference. They all get zip tied down so they're well secure. And funny enough, I've seen other wreath makers that don't zip tie it, and it's probably fine. It's probably fine just on the ties, but I kind of like to have it fully secure. And plus, the person who was my inspiration, she tied them down, so that's just how I started and knew how to do it. So speaking of the zip ties, we need to grab a couple here, and I might just put 4, assuming that we might need to do the second roll. And if we don't, even better. I'm going to have to move that a little bit. Just moving my mug because I know it's going to get in the way with mesh eventually. So yeah, look at the sparkle from the red. Love it. Haven't had red in a while, which is nice. And I think this wreath form is my last not my last red, but my last just this solid red. Um, I have two more of the sparkly tinsel with the really frilly, uh, more garland like uh, ties. So um, I didn't feel like this one needed all that frill because the red goes, but the red isn't the main color because it's rainbow and then black and natural. So I don't think I can. No. Okay. Okay. So we will go. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here. Um, it's a little warm, but can't complain about that. Some people are still in the 20s and 30s in the country, and I would rather be in the 70s and 80s like we are. So I went out and had my Saturday morning breakfast with my friends that usually go and have breakfast with on the weekend. And then I came here and I got ready um, to spend a little time with you guys. And I don't know if Willabean is going to spend time with us because she wanted to go in the pool. So, the pool trumps anyone. The pool, can outweigh anything. Probably even treats, I think. That's how much she loves the pool. So, I don't know if she's in there right now, but because I don't think she got her way, but she won't give up. But you never know. We may get a little visit from her at some point. And hopefully I do have a couple things to share with you today. Um, that maybe after we finish this wreath form, I'll share. If you tuned in on Wednesday, I shared the room sprays and the steamers, um, but it wasn't a full good share in my opinion because we happened to have a little glitch with the internet, so we got knocked off and then had to come back on. So it didn't get its full due time. So I will show you those again and actually hopefully get to tell you what I was going to, show you. Show you what I was actually going to show you, everything about them rather than getting interrupted. So, okay. Yeah, I think we're going to need that second roll, and that's fine. I think we're going to make it down to the bottom, the outside portion of the wreath, but then we'll need that second roll. And that is just fine. Okay. There we go. Trying to think if there's anything new that I can tell you guys about. Hi, Pinky Heart. How are you doing? I've gotten a couple new signs recently, but um, Oh, that's what I can tell you. And I actually can put, I knew that I had gotten something new. I just couldn't remember what. I can put a picture of one. Um, what I'm going to try online, and I showed this off, I don't know how long ago it's been. Might have been in the fall. Um, when I did one, we have a Florida Gators sign, and I actually have a Florida Seminoles sign, and I'm thinking about expanding out to some other large schools, like maybe Georgia Bulldogs and maybe Alabama, and even possibly Michigan State. If there's any that you're interested in Clemson, let me know, and I can look to see if I can get a sign. I have a picture of the Florida Gators that I made, and I have all the supplies to make a duplicate. So that's what I'm actually going to do. I should put that online soon, because I have everything to make it. But yeah, so maybe I'll share that with you. Um, I didn't think about it beforehand, so I don't have a picture ready to share with you of that. But I can't. I have the picture some. I know where it is. I could sit on the computer and find it, because I know exactly what folder to go to. But I just feel like that's boring for you guys to sit there and watch me search through the computer. I mean, you've already sat and watched me share it to everyone so that they could see it, that they could know that we're live and everything. So, boy, this one is doing a lot further than I thought, which is good. We are only going to have to do maybe half of a row, maybe not even a whole half of a row. So, not too shabby. Oh, I hate when it does that. There we go. Okay, we're getting to the end here. So I'll have to clean that up. Um, yeah, we're not going to have that much to go when we get to the end. And I knew, because I had a roll before that had just about this much, what it looked like, and I knew I didn't have quite enough. Um, but unfortunately, in that situation, that was all that I had. This one, I have this other roll. Do I want to? Let's see. Okay, and then we will have to. So we're gonna do some tying down. I don't know that I've ever done this with you guys live where I've used a partial roll. I have done this before, so I know it works. So don't worry. I just usually try to have a full roll on live. And I had so much red. I did have a full roll that I could have used, but it's like I also had so many partials because you know how much red we used over the holidays. Um, that I had so many partial rolls of red that I was like, let me just use these partial rolls, and because I felt like red would be good with this wreath anyway. And it's funny when we did the live on Wednesday, I don't think I even opened the cabinet for red, just because We did so much red at Christmas, I've kind of, in my mind, just stayed away from red. Okay, let me clean this one up again, too. So I don't even think that I opened the cabinet. There we go. Okay, clean this up. We're good. And we'll finish. We will finish the thing, the base. So this one, I will take, tuck it enough there. Let's open that. There we go. Okay, I'm here. Figure out where I was at. Get this tied to the wreath form, but tie it so that it's good enough out of the way. I actually, was trying to decide which row. I always do the second row, but I was almost going to do the outside, but decided to stay with the second row. Come on. There we go. Flip it back and we can continue on just like there. Just like it was part of the original. Okay, good. Okay, look at that. I think three ties maybe, and we're finished. Just with this little piece. So, more than enough. Snip this off. Tuck it under. And tie this one down and we'll be good. Okay. There we go. Okay, and ta-da. We got a full wreath form with red. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, I'll set that over there for now. And I just need to straighten off the end of this. Okay, and I'll set this back here too. Okay, and so I promised you that I would show you the steamers and the room spray. That had to be in the way. So let me pop over there and show you what we got here. So we have our shower steamers and our room spray, which is in our aromatherapy line, and it this is something if you want the scent, but you don't want the flame of a candle, you can still get the scent. Now, the shower steamers, we have their individual little steamers. They come in a 2-pack or a 7-pack if you want multiple of a single scent. We also have a variety pack. It's an 8-pack. You can choose up to 4 different scents and get 2 of each scent. If you want, more of one, you would just pick the same scent twice and you could get 4 and then maybe 2 other scents. But so we have the steamers, and basically the steamers, you can either take them by themselves and put them in the corner of the shower. Maybe just make sure that it's out of the direct stream of water. You don't want water pouring down on top of them because they'll just disintegrate right away. You just want them to get a little spray here and there, and then the scent will go through the bathroom while you're taking your shower. We also have, if you look, we have the mesh bag option where you can just place your steamer, unwrap your steamer, place it in the mesh bag, and then hang it maybe over the shower knob or whatever, and then maybe it'll get splashed a little bit, and then that's a nice way to keep it out of the way and out from getting tons of water on it. So the mesh bag is also an option. We have in the steamers a regular line of just regular scents like lemongrass verbena, sunrise mimosa, eucalyptus mint, but then we have the aromatherapy line, which is like the head relief. You're looking at relax and focus. There's different, we're going to get ready to come out with allergy relief. I'm formulating that right now. And so stay tuned and you'll see more of that. Like I said again, they come in a 2-pack, a 7-pack, or the 8-pack variety. And then we also have the room sprays, which you just give it a quick shake and then you spray it. And there's multiple scents. There's Spring Garden, Mango Breeze. I'm also have Lily and Lace, which is our newest scent that the candle's not out yet, but you can get Lily and Lace. You can also turn any candle into a room spray. There's an option on there if you go under room sprays on the website that you can turn any room spray or any candle into a room spray and have the same scent and not have to have the flame. So that was the full fair treatment that they got, unlike the other night. So I just wanted to get to tell you all of that, and then we can go ahead and pop back. I'm just cleaning the counter here. We can pop back to the desk, and we can start on our mesh. I was going to move that, but I don't want to. We can start cutting our mesh. So I'm gonna move things around a little bit because I want to move my mug, and I'm gonna take another sip. And then we will start snipping. I like this one, this mesh, this natural and black. This one is nice and thick too. I have not used this one before. This was the first time when I bought this that I saw this one. So I'm really happy because I didn't feel like black and white did justice with the rainbow, but this natural, it looks really good, I think. So I'm very happy about that. And then this rainbow one, I haven't used this specific shade of the rainbow. We used the pastel one for Easter, um, which I'll if you want to see some of our Easter wreaths and spring wreaths, just keep on watching or come back or watch it in the replay because I am going to show you a couple of the wreaths that I've shown them before, but you never know. Someone might be out there and might be saying, I want to take another quick look at it. You can always go to litapothecary.com and see them. But if you might want to see a live view, which you can actually see it live here. And we can do that. Ooh, that kind of rolled across the room. So, well, we will start cutting our strips. And this one, I think I'm going to have to give it a little good press. Oh, that's good. Because that one, the black and natural, is very thick. So I feel like that one might need a little bit of, not strength, but strength to get it cut all the way through so that it doesn't stay stuck. This one is working really well. I hate the ones that they like to stay stuck. A lot of them are like that too. Like one little string or two strings want to hang on. So, yeah, this one's doing good. We got one more to go, and then we'll work on the longer pieces. This thing, it rolled way on out there, and it just doesn't want to line up. There we go. Much better. I said one more. Okay. And now we'll go for the longer pieces. I'm kind of excited to see how this one turns out. So that's 3. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna clean out these 2 rolls. That's been the norm lately. Oops. Oh, I got this watch on again. I might have to take it off. Certain of this watch band that I'm wearing has Velcro on it. And when I did the wreath with my mom last week, it kept wanting to catch onto the mesh. So I ended up taking it off. I was good until right then. And it might be good. Look at that. So this is 5, yeah. So how funny. We have enough for one more of each. So sad. I can't. I'll save them for now, but there's not much that you can do unless you throw a little make a little fancy something to go on a wreath, but enough for one, unless I get another roll of it. So maybe we'll do that. And I'll set that over here. Okay. So we are going to be ready to go. Okay. And we can start filling it up. So, okay. Everyone's good. Do I want to start on the outside or the inside? Guess I'll start on the inside. And with this one, again, I think I had it in my mind I was going to do the scrunching method. That's a little fuller. So that's what we're going to do. I haven't done the butt method in a while with the scroll with the little circles. It's been a while since I've done one. They're good for some. It's good for some. That was the first method that I ever learned. And I still do it. I go in phases where I do one method for a while and then I switch. It's just been this method lately that I've been using. Oh yeah, this watch is coming off. Let's take it off. Because now I'm going to have to reach in. So it would get caught a lot. And we don't want that. So I hope everyone is having a really good weekend. Spring break for a lot of people. Here in Florida, we already had our spring break, but I know some of the schools up north still have spring break. We have a lot of spring breakers that come down here to go to the beach. We are probably at 50 minutes, an hour to the beach. Even though it seems like it's close, it's still a good drive. But, you still have the option, which is nice. Because an hour is not that bad. But, Floridians don't go to the beach during spring break because that's just crazy. Why go when there are thousands and thousands of people there when you can go anytime during the year? Okay. This is kind of an interesting. This is okay. It looked good next to each other, and when I put the first one, I was like, okay, this will be interesting to see. And it's coming together, not bad. Okay. one more set here. This one. I have another wreath to make. Either today, well, either today or tomorrow. In my mind, I felt like I was going to do it today. After this, I think I'm going to do another wreath. I don't know if you've seen on our website um, the gnome with the where you could change the hands, the changeable hands, and he's holding different things like a pumpkin for Halloween, a Christmas tree, a football, a heart. He's got all kinds of things. He's really cute. He's adorable. So I have to make that one for someone. Uh, so I'll be doing that in a little bit. And I could do that one live too, but um, and just chit chat. That would be just a chit chatting session, um, if anyone's interested. But I don't know how many people are on today because it's a different time. I usually come at the off times. I kind of came at prime time today. That's why I gave you a little bit of a heads up, because I came in the middle of the day on Saturday when people are probably doing stuff. But I just want to change it up so I can see different people at different times. And we are always available on replay. So if you miss one, you can catch us on any of the platforms. You can catch us on our YouTube page has all of our lives that you could watch on replay. You could also find us on Facebook at our handle is Lit Apothecary US, and then Instagram is also at Lit Apothecary US. So we would have them on there also. Now we have them on Twitter as well at Lit Apothecary US. We're Lit Apothecary US everywhere. So, and then you could also find us on litapothecary.com. And on litapothecary.com, you can go back and see our previous lives. So, and I think I saw a feature, I haven't tried it yet. I saw a feature on the website where I think I could actually, like, when I post this item on the website, I could actually attach the video of me making it to the item's description and everything, so you could actually watch it being made in there as well. I have not tried that, so don't quote me 100% that that's how it works, but that is what I understood when I read the description. But yeah. So it's interesting. This is looking kind of good, I think, now. Now that it's funny, now that they fill out, when they fill out, you really start seeing the personality of it. So, yes. So yeah, so you can see any of the replays. And but if you go on Facebook or Instagram, you can also comment. So like I had said previously about the wreaths that I want to make for the schools. Um, if there's any school that you're interested in one, leave me a comment. You know, so and or share it with people that that they would be interested in their school. So just so that they can see what we do as well. Shares are always appreciated. Shares are very important uh, to help get our name out there. So, do all kinds of fun, different things. Um, I'm doing for a coworker. I'm going to make a custom candle and here in the next couple weeks. We're talking about exactly what she wants. So, scent wise, and what she wants the label to say, and the colors, and all that. So that's fun too. Always, always working on something. I'll have to show you. I can pop over because it's right next to me. The those two school signs. I can show you those. Once I get this done, and then I show you the spring wreaths, I can get up from the desk and I can grab those signs so then I can show you. And then we can work on the ribbons after that and really see this thing come together. Oops. Got myself a little confused. Okay. I'm really liking this black and natural. It looks it's really good quality. Really good quality. So whoever gets this wreath is going to be nice and full, but also it yeah, it's nice and thick, so I don't think it won't get ruined easily. This one was a fun one for us to do and be able to post online. Whereas the gnome one that I told you about, I'm making that specifically. It's already sold. But that gnome one, if you are interested in it, we have enough stuff to make another one, so it would be available also. And we also have it. We have it in two colors. We have one that's a blue and a silver, and then one that's like a green and orange and blue and yellows. So yeah, that'll be fun to work on that too. And then I'm hoping, chatting a lot with you, I'm hoping, I mentioned the lily and lace when I showed you the room sprays. Hoping that today or this weekend is we're finally getting to the end of the wick testing for that jar. I'm putting that lily and lace in a new jar, a new frosted jar, which is kind of interesting. You're the first to hear it because I haven't mentioned the new jar. But we have a new jar coming. We're not getting rid of any of our other jars. We're still going to have the clear jars. We're going to have the black and red Lint Simply jars. This is just another option. It's a little bit bigger depending on the lid that I use because I have two lid options. There's a bamboo lid and it'll be a 10 ounce, so it'll make it a 10-ounce jar because that bamboo kind of drops into the jar a little. And then a black metal lid, which makes the candle an 11-ounce candle. And that one is more like if we have toppers and stuff. I don't want if I have a topper on a candle, I don't want anything dropping into the jar. So yeah, so that'll be fun. I'm hoping. I'm so close. Last weekend I tested and I was so close. I just felt like it burned a little too hot. which it did. And it mushroomed a little bit. So I'm going down in wick size, and I got 3 more sizes down that I'm testing. So, but I think I narrowed it to the type of wick because I tested a few different types, and this one worked the best. So it looks like, let me just snip this. We got the base. It looks good. It looks good. I'm gonna just turn it. I want to just hold it up for a second. Yeah, it looks really good. It's kind of different. This one. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm excited. Let me set it over here. And then I'm going to pop and show you guys some of the spring wreaths that we have. Instagram, I don't have a wreath to show you. But I'm just showing them the Hop into Spring. You've seen the Hop into Spring before wreath. So I do want to check I want to check Facebook real quick. I am watching Instagram here, so I know how well that one's going. I just want to make sure that we're still going strong over there. And watch it make me, of course it does. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Nah, that's not gonna work for me. So we won't check it. They make you do this 2-factor. So yeah, so I'm showing everyone the Hop into Spring wreath on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Lit Apothecary. So that one, that's looking good. And so yeah, I wanted to, and so while I'm doing that, I'm actually gonna show you, because I'm gonna do one little different thing. I'm gonna show you this Hello Spring wreath because I want to pop, and Instagram you'll see me leaving. I want to pop over here because I'm gonna grab those signs that I told you about so that I can show you what we've got. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, and if I was standing there, I'm coming back. Okay. So, let me go back to here. So, these are the signs that I was talking about. We have the Gator Nation sign. I actually have made a wreath using this sign. So I'll probably be posting that soon. And I have all the stuff to make another one. So if you're interested in that, just know that is coming soon. And then I also have a Florida State sign. I actually have to develop this wreath. So I need to go and pick the mesh and the ribbons and all that fun stuff. So I have the sign, but we haven't done that. But that will be coming soon. So you FSU fans or alumni, just know it's coming. And then you might have seen when I popped in a quick peek because I grabbed also. I still have it in the plastic. It was right next to these 2 signs. I can't wait to do this. I just think it's adorable. I have to zhuzh this ribbon up a little. Welcome. We hope you like dogs. It's so cute. So cute with the little heart and the paw print and the door. So cute. So Looking forward to this one too. So let me put it back. I like to keep it in the plastic if I can while it's stored, so that it stays protected. So I will set this back and we will start on our. Let's do this. We'll start on our ribbons. Too many things in the way. There we go. So, yeah, so I think I showed you both of the wreaths that I was going to show, which you've seen them before, but just if you were interested, those are our two spring ones. We do have our Easter wreaths available. That's where I was going. So if you go up here, and we do have our excellent sale going on right now, which is our Easter sale. It's 12% off of everything in the site. And so if you buy 3 or more items on the site, you get an additional 12% off on top of that. But if you go to our website and go up in the top where it says Wreaths by Lit Home, and you click that, it will take you to all of our wreaths that are available. And any of the wreaths, that you see there would be available if it says add to the cart. So you see we have our Easter ones right in the front. So those are all available as well. The ones that we have left available. So, okay, now I promise we'll really get back to doing ribbons. Again, we got some new ones. This one was interesting to me. I like this little rainbow one. So we'll start with this. I gotta grab my bag because I kind of moved it when I went to get the signs. There we go. Yeah, and this one, I thought this one was. This one is a little bit sheer in between each color. Okay. This one is interesting. It's a sheer, but I don't know. It feels. I don't know that I've used one that has this exact feel before. It's a little more sturdy than a regular sheer, and I think it's the portions that have the colors are not a true sheer. So I think that makes it a little more sturdy. This one's fun. This one is hard to cut too. Okay. We'll go with this one again. I like this one. I've used this one other time. We used this one recently. Okay. I might need to sharpen these. I have another pair I might need to grab out if I can get these others sharpened. Let me see here. No, I don't want that. There we go. There. Wanted to see if I could get you. I have this on manual focus because of so much movement. Sometimes the autofocus wasn't being auto. So I wanted to see if I could clear it up a little bit for you. And that, I think, is a lot better. I like this green and blue plaid. I grabbed whatever. Come on. There we go. This one's getting to the end. We got another, a couple more we can do on that one. I don't have this right. Okay. I knew I didn't have it in the exact middle. That will trim. One more. This one I like. I use this one a lot in the fall. This natural. And I have other ribbons like this that are similar. This one's my favorite. Something about it. I think it's that brown edge that I really like. So if I can get more, 6, 7, okay. I can get another one like this, I will. I had lost count for a second because I was too busy chatting and not counting. There we go. Why isn't this closing? There. Okay, we're ready to start dovetailing. And I can't remember. I think that's I think I've shared most of what I was going to share with you today. Trying to think if there's anything else. So I went over the college wreaths. I showed you the spring wreaths. I showed you the steamers and the sprays. And then we're chugging along making this one. Yeah, we're good. I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget anything. There we go. Told you about testing the Lillian lace. Yeah. So yeah, we got tons of stuff going on. And then we got taxes on top of that. Got to do that this weekend. That is not fun. This ribbon is interesting. Trying to get, it's thin. It's got a different personality. It's thin, but the wire is nice and sturdy. I'm just wanting to make sure that everything is lined up properly before I snip it. Yeah, because the ribbon part is thin. It's thinner than a lot of them, but it's not sheer. So that's interesting. I mean, I know I've used this one before, but there we go. Yeah, some of these curl at the end, which sometimes on the wreath, that's really good. Sometimes I like them to do a little flip, depending on where they are in the wreath. So that's not a bad thing. It works. They all work in different ways. See, this will bring the black and white to the wreath. So we got the knit. So it's fine that we had the natural and black mesh. There we go. I was concentrating on that one more because that one was one of the more difficult ones to dovetail because the ribbon wanted to do its own thing. So I was just wanting to make sure, like this one, it's pretty easy. I wanted to make sure that it was good before I snipped it, which I can always re-snip if I need to, but rather get it right the first time. There we go. Okay. This one is so thin compared to those others. It's funny, this one's actually easier than the black and white one, though. Okay. Let me do another little snippy poo here. Much better. Okay, now we are ready to start placing ribbons. So, I think I had decided that the more plain ones were going to be together, and then the more fancy ones were going to be together. Got this organized. Let's get this wreath form up here. I really, the more that I'm looking at this, I'm really liking this wreath form. With the natural and the multi. I feel like it looks really good. So, yes. Let's do quick here. Okay. We are going, now we got to decide. Oh, I think I know. I think we're going to have to go opposites. Opposites is what I was going to say. Just making up words. Because I think if I put the natural with the natural, it's too much. Yeah. Okay. That was an easy decision. Easy peasy. So, this one, I'm gonna do the out from the center method that I like to do. There we go. Oh, this is fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I kind of even like the subtle, what do you call it? The insinuation or thought behind it that everything is mixed because it says everyone is welcome here, and it has all the multiple colors of the skin tones and the multiple colors of the rainbow. So I've got on top of the rainbow, I have the black and white and tan, and then on the black and tan, I have the multicolors. I think it's perfect. It's all, everyone is a melting pot, as they say. So it's perfect for the thought behind the sign. And the colors are good, yeah, popping out. And I have only put 2 sets of ribbons on. we go. I need some scissors. Okay. There we go. Just making sure I'm not putting this upside down. Okay, so we've got all the ribbons placed in the inner circle. Gotta get this. Come on. You're not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Okay. And I think it looks pretty good. Now we'll start with the outer circle. Okay. There we go. Oops. We're good. This blue and green one is fun. It's interesting. I keep feeling like I got it in upside down, so I keep having to check. I like this rainbow one too. I think it goes really well with this one. Okay. go. It's so funny. I'm looking at the overhead view, and it might be the bright light. It seems harder to see than just from my view here, my vantage point. I feel like this is one of those I obviously, like I always do, and I always tell you this at the end, I will post the final picture of this online. So whichever platform you're watching it on, if it's Facebook or Instagram, it's going to be posted there. If it's YouTube or litapothecary.com, you can always go on litapothecary.com and see the item. You can also follow us on the other pages. I'm also on Twitter. Um, I'll have it posted there. It will post there as well when I list the item. You'll see the final picture with a regular quality camera, so it's more like the Nikon. So it's like it'll be more like you're seeing it in person. Because it looks good on the video as I'm looking, but it doesn't look. It looks better to me in person. I think a lot of this you can see, you can kind of see it, but I can see the little shimmery from the mesh, and the colors in the ribbons are more vibrant than I feel like they're coming across in the camera, and that could be the lighting um, on this one. And it's funny, some of them come across fine, and it could just be because I have a whole uh, bunch of weird colors going along with this, you never know. So there we go. But yeah, um, I and I'll hold it up at the end, like on the front camera too, like I always do. Okay. I got busy talking and I got confused at which ribbon I was on. Right as we're getting close uh, to filling this up with the final ribbons. I feel like I feel like this one looks good. I like this one. I'm happy with it. Um, there we go. And then we'll place the sign. I think it'll look good. Okay. We're getting there. We only have 3 more sets of ribbons to place. And then this wreath will be all ribboned up. And we will be ready to go ahead and pop the sign in there then. Last one. I feel like I say that every time, but it's like, it's so exciting. I should probably have a shirt that says last one. Lit Apothecary. Kind of like my mug, which I'll be taking another sip because I'm starting to get a little thirsty. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Let me kind of lift it here so you can get a little glimpse like this. And then let me pop over to the side slightly. And I'll put the front camera on so that you can kind of get a view of it. Yeah. I feel like in the camera you lose some of the ribbons. This, well, and especially this one. I'll switch. It's going to be kind of ugly. You'll see my green screen. But I had the green screen on, so a lot of that green ribbon you didn't get the good full view of, see? So, yeah. So, yeah, I think it turned out well. It's time to go ahead and, yeah, or just one more. Yeah, I know who that refers to. We have a friend that he takes pictures, and it's always just one more, just one more. Okay. Let me move this real quick because we've got to prep the sign. Sometimes I feel like I'm going to try. Sometimes I take no, I think I might just cut it. Sometimes I take the staples out. Ah, there we go. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have brought the pliers in here. I took the pliers out for when I was working on some candles when I was changing the wicks out. These staples, they just looked like they were up a little bit more than some of them. So I felt like I would be able to just pop them out. And I was. But then I worry about, there we go, pulling them out. Because I don't have anything I can grab them with. There we go. We're good. We got it. Okay, so everyone is welcome here. So we will take the wreath and figure out where we want the top to be. That's not bad right there. So let me stand up here, make a little bit of room. We'll see. We'll see how this looks. push all that in there to just take it back out. Okay. God, that's going to look so good. It's going to look so good. What do you think? What do you think? And I'll show, we haven't put it in place, but we haven't secured it. But yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be so good. Okay. So now let me just figure out. This is mainly so I can figure out where I want to put the ties. Okay, I pretty much know where to put them. I'm going to just set this straight down because I'm very happy with how it looked. Let's get our cable tie mounts. Let's get our super glue. This glue has lasted forever. This jar. Okay. We will get our pipe cleaner. Can set one to the side. There we go. Okay. So we got that there. And I'm searching just real quick for one thing because I might be able to give you a quick look before we leave, but maybe not. I don't know if I had that. Maybe I didn't. No. Okay. That's fine. I was gonna see if I could find real quick that gator wreath picture, but it's all good. I'll be posting it soon. Just thinking as I was doing this because I didn't want to take up much time. Okay, we are ready to bring this back, and I set this down exactly how I wanted it. Oh, okay. There's the top. push these in. Okay, that looks good. Let me make sure this is lined up how I want it before we tie. This is the top. No, I need to twist it just a little bit. Come on, okay. Okay, I think we're good. I think I can start tying it down. Hey, Steph. Glad you could join us. I'm sure you'll be happy to see. It's funny. I saw your suggestion, and it's funny because I was actually thinking for the ribbon the same thing. I got rid of that one purple ribbon. We just went with the other ribbons, as you can see. I think this came out really well. I'm happy. I'm happy that I changed it up a little bit. I wasn't sure. That's why I had left the purple out. But then, the more I kept looking at it, it felt like it didn't go. It felt like it was too pastel for the rest of the colors. Here we go. Okay. I've got little strays here that two more to tie. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Yeah, these ribbons, they go really well together, and I like how they complement even the more natural ones. They just complement each other. With this sign, I think it goes really well with the sign. So, and I'll hold it up in just a minute for everyone to see, and I might change it up, and you'll see my ugly little green screen like I did a minute ago. But there's that. Okay, I think we're good. It's secure. Twist it around here so you can get this view real quick. And then I'm going to go, let me switch the screen. I have to move over. And you can see this view. I'll even put my little ugly, I'll put it on my Mac camera with my little ugly green screen. But you can, because of the green and the ribbons with the one with the green screen, you kind of don't see them as much because they're green. So I'm really, really, really happy with how it came out. I think it looks really good. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Patty. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'll put the overhead back on again so that you can see it real quick. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. And so, yeah, so like I said, I will take the pictures and I'll post them online, the final picture, so that you can get a really good view of it too. So, whatever platform you're on, you should be able to see the picture. So, if you're on Instagram or Facebook, the pictures will be there. If you're on YouTube or Lit Apothecary, the pictures you can see on Lit Apothecary. If you're on Twitter, the picture will show up on Twitter as well. The final pictures of the final wreath. But I'll go ahead, I'll hold it up one more time so that everyone can see the final wreath. I'm really happy with it. Came out really good. And then this week, sometime this week, I think we'll work on something. I don't know if we're gonna pick out ribbons, or I mentioned earlier in the live that I'm formulating an allergy blend steamer because I had showed the steamers. So I actually have a fragrance that's like Vicks, but I'm gonna add some other stuff into it. So we'll have an allergy blend. So maybe we'll work on that this week. We'll see. And it'll probably be, I'm going to try to stick to my Wednesday night like I've been doing because that seems to work for a lot of people. So, yeah. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. And we'll talk to you Wednesday, and look for the final picture of the wreath posted online. I'll be taking the pictures later today, so they'll probably go up later today. So have a great weekend, everyone. Let's see. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, Adam, it came out. I'm happy with it. So thank you, everyone. Oh yeah, Katrina, thank you. Have a great weekend.